Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today we are going to learn about limit. Actually, we are going to create a series on whole calculus and will teach you in a simple way that many do not. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Guys, we will know about first two fundamental limits. So guys, our first fundamental limit value is limit x tends to a, x to power n minus a to power n by x minus a equal to na power n minus 1, where n is rational number of course. And guys, our second one is limit x tends to 0 sin x by x equal to 1. Guys, it's very easy to determine, so let's do it. So guys, from binomial theorem, you know the formula of x plus y power n equal to summation r equal to 0 to n ncr x to power n minus r y to power r. So guys, let's write it as a plus parenthesis x minus a power n minus a to the power n. Okay. Now guys, using the binomial formula of x plus y power n, so we will get r equal to 0 to n ncr a power n minus r into x minus a power r minus a power n. Okay. So guys, now let's put the value r equal to 0 and expand it. So we'll get nc0 a n minus 0 multiply parenthesis x minus a power 0, okay, plus r equal to 1, then all the terms, right? So guys, nc0 is simply 1 and a power n minus 0 is simply a power n into 1 because x minus a power 0 is simply 1. So plus we will keep this term as it is. Now we can see that first term will be a power n plus second term as it is, and third term is a power n. So first term and third term will be cancelled out, okay, and the second term will be remaining, right? Now guys, our attempt will be to get 1x minus a out of this summation, okay. So we'll do is x minus a are equal to 1 to summation ncr a power n minus r into x minus a power r minus 1. Right. So guys, now using this expression, we can simplify our limit. So limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a equal to limit x tends to a, x minus a summation r equal to 1 to n ncr a power n minus r into x minus a power r minus 1. So you can understand that both x minus will be cancelled out, right? Thus we will get limit x tends to a r equal to 1 to n ncr a power n minus r into x minus a power r minus 1, right? So guys, the first term of this summation is actually a constant or independent of x, okay. So guys, that's why we'll just expand it as nc1 a power n minus 1 into x minus a power 1 minus 1 plus summation of all the next terms till n, right? So just simplify it. So limit x tends to a, n into a power n minus 1 plus keep this summation as it is. So next line will get n into a power n minus 1. Let's just take the limit into this summation. So guys, as it is a constant, so let's take limit into the second term x tends to a r equal to 2 to n ncr a power n minus r into x minus a power r minus 1, right? So guys, next line will be n into a power n minus 1 plus 0, because as you can see that next all the terms will include x minus a, right? And if you put the value of x as a, so all the term will be 0, right? Thus the value of this limit is na power n minus 1, that is proved. So guys, now we'll prove limit x tends to 0 sin x by x equal to 1, right? So guys, it is very simple than previous one, okay. So what you will do is just expand the sin x into term of x, right? So sin x is x minus x cube by factorial 3 plus x power 5 by factorial 5 minus x power 7 by factorial 7, so on, right? So simply put the value of sin x. So limit x tends to 0, x minus x cube by factorial 3 plus x 5 by factorial 5 so on by x. So both x will be cancelled, right? So next line will be limit x tends to 0 parenthesis 1 minus x square by factorial 3 plus x power 4 by factorial 5 and so on. Thus if we put the value of x, so we'll get 1 minus all zeros. So the limit value will be 1. So guys, using these two fundamental limit values, we can determine some other important limit values. So first one we are going to determine is limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x power n minus 1 by x. Guys, you can prove it in two ways, as you can understand. First way is you just use the binomial theorem, right, of 1 plus x power n and expand it, then 1 will be cancelled out and you can take 1x outside and thus we will get the result. But here guys, we are going to use the two fundamental limit value. We will take 1 plus x as z, so z will be x plus 1, so x will be z minus 1, right? And if x tends to 0, then you can understand z tends to 1, right? So put the value of it and we will get limit z tends to 1, z power n minus 1 by z minus 1 as x equal to z minus 1, right? So you can understand now this becomes a formula of limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a, where a equal to 1, right? So and we know that the limit value is n a power n minus 1. So guys, put the value of a just as 1, so it will be n into 1 power n minus 1, so simply n, right? So guys, next one we are going to determine is limit e power x minus 1 by x where x tends to 0 as 1. Guys, this one is very simple. Just use the formula of exponential x. So you know that e power x is 1 plus x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3 so on. So guys, we'll get limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3 and so on minus 1 by x. So beginning plus 1 and end minus 1 will be cancelled out, right? So next we will get limit x tends to 0, x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3, right? Now just take 1x outside of it. So we'll get x parenthesis 1 plus x by factorial 2 plus x square by factorial 3 plus so on. So both x will be cancelled out. So now simply we'll get limit x tends to 0 parenthesis 1 plus x by factorial 2 plus x square by factorial 3 so on. Thus we'll get 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus so on. So that is 1. So guys, our next problem is limit x tends to 0, 1 by x log 1 plus x base c equal to 1. So guys, it's very easy. So let's do it. So guys, let's take log 1 plus x base c equal to z. So definitely 1 plus x will be e power z, right? If you guys just want to know how it becomes, so we can do it from our logarithmic formulas. That is, let's suppose a power x equal to m, right? Let's take logarithm base a on both sides. So we will get log base a power x equal to log m, right? And from logarithmic formula you will know that power x will come side. So next we will get x into log a base a equal to log m base a, right? Thus x equal to log m base a, because log a base a equal to 1, right? So you see, if log m base a equal to x, then definitely m equal to a power x, right? Because you already took a power x equal to m, right? So from 1 plus x equal to e power z, we will get x equal to e power z minus 1, right? So if x tends to 0, definitely e power z minus 1 tends to 0. So e power z tends to 1. Now if you take log base c on both sides, so we will get z tends to log 1 base c, so z tends to 0, right? So guys, our limit was limit x tends to 0, 1 by x log 1 plus x base c. So now let's put value of x here. So we'll get limit z tends to 0, 1 by e power z minus 1 into z. because x equal to e power z minus 1, right? And guys, you already know that limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 by x equal to 1, right? So guys, now bring this z as a denominator of e power z minus 1, right? Line we will get 1 by limit z tends to 0, e power z minus 1 by z, and we know that the limit value of z tends to 0, e power z minus 1 by z equal to 1. So simply 1 by 1, that is 1. Hence it is proved, right? So guys, now we are going for next one, that is limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x power 1 by x. Okay, we have to prove it that it maps to e, right? Okay, let's go for it. So guys, we just proved that limit x tends to 0, 1 by x log e 1 plus x equal to 1. So it's very simple. What we can do is we can take this 1 by x to power of this, right? Limit x tends to 0 log e 1 plus x power 1 by x. So guys, this is the from logarithmic formula, that is log base a m to the power n is n log m base a. Okay, so now what we can do is we can take, oh, this is one definitely. So guys, what we can do is we can take log base e outside because e is not depending on x. So definitely as like constant we can take it outside. So like log e limit x tends to 0, right? 1 plus x power 1 by x equal to 1, right? So guys, this is very simple. This e will be this side and it will be powered by 1 as we did it earlier. So limit 1 plus x to the power 1 by x equal to e power 1, x tends to 0, and this is definitely just e. So guys, our next one is limit x tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by x power x equal to e. So guys, let's simply take 1 by x as z, and you know that if x tends to infinity, definitely z tends to 0 because 1 by infinity is almost 0. So we'll get limit z tends to 0, 1 plus z power 1 by z. And in our last one, we just proved that limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x power 1 by x equal to e. So this will be simply e, right? So guys, our last problem is limit a to the power x minus 1 by x tends to 0 equal to log a base e, where a greater than 0, right? So guys, we know something like limit x tends to 0 e to the power x minus 1 by x equal to 1. So we should try to find out something like that. For it, let x e to the power x equal to e to the power z. So guys, let's take logarithm base a on both sides. So this will become just x, and this z will come this side, and this will become log e base a. So guys, you can understand if x tends to 0, definitely z tends to 0, because value of this log e base a, this is defined. So definitely z must have to be 0 if x tends to 0. So let's just put the value of it. We were x minus 1 by x tends to 0, right, equal to limit e to the power x. We take it as e to the power z. So this will be e to the power z minus 1 by x means z log e base a, and z tends to 0. Right. So simply limit z tends to 0 e to the power z minus 1 by z into log a base e, because this will be inverse, right? So value of this is definitely 1, and this is just log a base e. So we are getting log a base. So guys, now we are going to solve a real problem, that is limit 5 power x minus 4 power x by x tends to 0. We have to prove that the value of this is log 5 by 4 base c, right? So guys, I want to tell you something, that to solve limit is very easy. First of all, you have to remember all this basic limit value, right? Till now we have solved. So this is limit x tends to 0, 5 power x minus 4 power x by x. We have to solve this. So what we can do is like limit x tends to 0. So guys, we know a formula that limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x equal to log a by c. We know the value of this limit, right? So what we have to do is let's just add a minus 1 here, right? Here it is 4 to the power x. As we just add a minus 1 here, we have to add also a plus 1 here, right? By x. So limit x tends to 0, 5 to the power x minus 1. So here we have to take minus outside, 4 to the power x minus, this will be minus 1 because we have to separate this one, right? X. So guys, very simple, just separate this one, 5 power x minus 1 by x minus limit x tends to 0, 4 power x minus 1 by x. This will be simply log 5 base e, and this will be the value 4 base. As guys, the base is common here, so this will be simply 5 by 4 base e. This is again a logarithmic formula. So yes, we just prove it, right?